Hi, hello, vanakkam, and welcome back to yet another episode on your favorite Little Slaw YouTube channel. So today in this video, we'll see about an interview question that's been asked very recently. So the question here is, how will you pick up or how will you pick one value randomly from the drop-down list? So it can be drop-down list, or it can be a list, or it can be a set of menus or set of choices, which is having a five or like more values. So the question, the underlining part here is we have to pick or we have to fetch a random value from a list of values. So when I say random value, we have to pick one random value. So let's start with the JMeter, and then we'll go to Neoload, and finally we'll end this with Loadrunner. So if you haven't subscribed to our channel, please do subscribe to our channel. And if you haven't um, got a chance to walk through our videos, please go through all the videos where we have discussed about a lot of other interview related scenarios and questions which are asked in the interviews. So this is even again one of the questions that's been asked in the recent interviews. So we'll see how to do that in this video, like I told you, how to fetch it using JMeter, Neoload, and Loadrunner. If possible, we'll check out with other tools as well. But for now, let me start with Loadrunner. Sorry, the Yeah, so just to give you a quick information, guys, before we move on to this video, if you want to learn how to pick the random value using JMeter, I have given the placeholder in the description. You can just visit there, and if you want to learn it in Neoload also, I have given separate placeholder, and for the load runner as well. So you don't need to just scroll through the entire one. If you want to pick and you want to learn any one of these particular item, you can just choose. You can go in the timeline, and you can automatically move to that particular part, and you can learn it. But if you are really interested to learn all of these as part of your interview question, you can very well go through the entire video. And thank you so much. And now let's go back to the video. JMeter, and let me first create a quick script. So I'm going to the templates, and then a recording with sorry, just the recording. Create again, and then enable this. So now we have got the setup, and let me go to the HTTPS script recorder, and let me click start so that we can start the recording. Click OK, open the Firefox, the browser, and it's going to be just very few steps where I'm going to just record the very first few transactions. So yep, it's going to be pet store, and then the second step here, and yeah, so I've got the values which I want to extract. So here, this is the page where I'm going to extract the values. So let me just stop it. So out of all these items, I'm going to choose one of the item which is going to be a random value. Let's go to the JMeter and see the script. Yep, it has got recorded. Then let me just delete all the unwanted requests now. Actually, I was supposed to filter these requests, and in fact, there is one video which I have created on how to filter the unwanted URLs. If you want to watch that, please do watch that video as well. That will be very helpful if you're like creating scripts regularly. That will help you to filter all the unwanted requests. So you can just record only the required requests, and that will help you to. It'll actually save you a lot of time. So you can watch that video as well in my channel. And in fact, let me just check whether I can get it for you. Okay, got it, got it.
So I
Just a moment. Yeah, so this
I
is
was
the video.
drawn to work in marketing and
Sorry,
SEO because
uh,
I'm naturally curious.
but this is the video where you can see how to exclude the URLs in JMeter while recording scripts. You can watch this one. This is very helpful. Like I told you, like it will save you a lot of time. And yeah, so moving now to the script. So like where we are going to fetch one of the value out of all the other values. So going back here, yep. So let me just do a quick validation. So right click on it and sorry, right click on the third group and click on validate. Yes, okay, let's save this one. Then JMeter bin, and this one is going to be pick one from random, right? Then the file name is going to be pick1.jmx. Yep. Overwrite existing file and go to the view results tree. Yep, now everything works fine. And if I go to the response data, well, you can see the values here, like in terms of, yeah. So this is what we are going to do. So we're going to fetch one of these values out of all these choices. So I'm going to use this particular value as the expression. So let me just get that. Yep. And then what I'll do is let me just quickly do a reject speed tester. Go back here, do a test. Yes, we have got it once. And let me add the expression dot star question mark. And now, yep, as you see, we have got close to six values. And now I'm going to use the same value in my regular expression extractor. So under this particular value, that is 275, I'm going to add a config element, and that's going to be my regular expression extractor. So where can you find it? Okay, go. Yep, it's in the post processors. So I'm going to add that value. So name of the created variable is going to be pick one from, okay, pick random. Let me just change it to pick random. And here I'm pasting the regular expression. So the same one which you have tested. And then the group. Yep, $1 is the group, and then match. Yeah. So here, if you see, we have to enter 0 for random. But before that, let me show you. For now, like let me enter 1, and then I'll choose this use default empty value, and then I will add another one. That is, I'm going to add a dummy sampler, and I'll show you the printed value. So let me just add it here. This one I need to print it, right? And let me just get the regex, the value that we have added it, and dollar open braces and brackets. So now I'm going to print the value. Let me save it, clear everything. Let me do a quick run. And yep, in the dummy sampler, so here you can see I have got the word birds. So birds is actually the first out of all the response data. If you see here, we have got the first choice as the birds, right? And now what I'll do is let me go back again to the regex tester, and I'll select 0 as the match number, and let me run it again. Override existing file, go to view results tree. We have got birds, so let me run it again. Override existing file. See, here we have got reptiles. Now I'm running it again. So every time the value gets changed. It's not the same value, but again it's getting changed every time. It's not the same value all the time. So first time we have got birds, second time we have got reptiles, third one we have got birds, and fourth one we have got dogs. So uh, the core item that we have to know is we have to use our regular expression, and we have to fetch the values and make sure we are using the right template of the group. And then we have to use the match number. So it's going to be 0 for random. And if you are giving any other values like 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5, that will fetch the right match for that. But if you want to fetch a random value, you have to use 0, right? So I believe you understood how we are doing it with JMeter. And now we'll move on to the next tool, that is Neoload. So let me open Neoload now. Neoload, yes. So now let's quickly record a script, and let me open one of my old script to just save some time, and then let me just quickly start the recording. Click OK, and then I'll get the browser here. Before that, let me just move this window. And yep, so I've got the window, and let me start my first transaction 01 and then store. And now the second transaction into the store. Yep, so now we have got the required step. Let me stop my recording, and this will take few moments for me to get the requests. Yep, and let again this is something similar to what we did for the JMeter, so which is where you can unselect all the unrequired scripts, and you can ignore them. So let me just unselect all, and then I'm going to choose only one which I need for this particular transaction. So this will again will get rid of all the unwanted requests. Again, since Neoload is like a paid tool, so they give this as an option. But JMeter, we have to create that part. Like again, I can show you here. So if you go to your HTTPS test script recorder, just a quick thing. So under this request filtering, you have to add those settings, and that will help you to add what the URL patterns you to include and what the URL patterns to exclude. Coming back to Neoload, click next, and this will take few minutes, for a few seconds actually to get this dynamic parameter. So since we have recorded only just very few steps, so that's not going to take much time for us, and it will come really quick. And now let me quickly, so we have got that part, the execution part. So the catalog redaction. Okay, just ignore this. So going to the request, yeah, let me just quickly run this step, and I can show you what has been recorded. And in the catalog redaction, that's the home screen where you can see all the values. And let's wait for the response to get loaded, and then we can watch out for the responses. And yep, so here we have got the responses, and yeah, we can again use the same regular expression which we have used for JMeter. So let me go to the JMeter and get the value. But before that, to create it, I mean, like the usual way of creating it. So going right click on this request. So this is the request where we are going to get the response. So select in design, and you get the request, and then go to the advanced, and then go to the variable extractors, select plus symbol, and then um, the let me just get it like random, and click on both. Go to the regular expression, so you can choose this way. For example, like the category ID. So now we get that value, and then the second half of it where you get the other set of values. So now we can see the value birds, and there are like several options, I would say. So extract the occurrence of the first extract, we can get the first one, and you can get all the occurrences, and then you can randomly extract one occurrence. So first, for me, let me just show you how to do that using my the first option, so that we can see how does it work really. Click on OK. Click on OK again. So you don't need a dummy sampler like what we have in JMeter. We can just run it, and then we can see that in the variables section, like what value has been extracted. So let's just see that how in what variable did we extract. So in the variable section, since we have chosen the value as 1, we have got the first value, and we have options to change it now. So let me go back to advanced, select this random value, click on edit, and for now let me just choose extract all occurrences, and this will get me all the occurrences of the that particular regular expression, whatever that's getting satisfied. And now if I click on randomly extract one occurrence, and when I click on OK, click OK again, and if I let me re-execute it, and when I re-execute it, you can see this time I'll be getting a different value, like complete different value. So yep, now it's cats. And there is one more thing, like if you noticed, like in JMeter, we have given the exact regular expression. So we can do the same thing in Neoload as well. Go to the advanced, select the random value, click on edit, and if you see there is an option called switch to advanced mode, and click on that advanced mode. Click yes, and now if you see here, we have got the same regular expression which I have used it in the JMeter. And now I have chosen randomly extract one occurrence and the value template. So here, if you in JMeter, you can see the random the template part, that is dollar $1. So we are using the same dollar $1 here, and then the regular expression exactly. It's almost everything is same, and click on OK, and this will actually get us the value, that is what value that we wanted to extract when we are doing the Neoload extraction. So if I go to the variables, and this time, yeah, it's reptile. So that has actually worked in Neoload as well. So just a quick recap. So in JMeter, we did the regular expression, we created a regular expression, and then we have chosen the template. And then for the random, we have chosen 0. And at the same time, in Neoload, we have to go to the advanced variable extractors, select or create a particular regular expression, and then choose randomly extract one occurrence. And now we'll move on to the next tool, that is Loadrunner. So now I have created a new script, and let's quickly record the first few steps. And going back to the pet store, yes, and start recording. And yep, let's wait for the window to get loaded. And before that, yeah, so here's the events section. Yep. So let's wait for the page to get loaded, and yep, it has got loaded now. Let's wait until it gets loaded completely. Yep, few more seconds. Yep, I think we have got the required data. So let me stop my recording, and let's wait for the script to get generated. And then yeah, so now we are on the page, and here you can see the code generation that has got generated during this recording. Let me go back. So we have got the value. What I'll do is, instead of the web, I think I can choose the other option, and that is let me go to the replay. Sorry, record and then regenerate script, and then click on options. Let me choose HTML based script. Click on OK, and then click OK again. And now I'll get the HTML based script, or HTML oriented script. So let me go back to the action again. And now here we can see I'm in the page, the catalog.action page. And now let me quickly execute this particular transaction. Yep, so now the page has actually been executed, and go to the snapshot, or I can go to the view, layouts, and then the snapshot layout. And here you can see the values are that particular page that I've got executed. So yeah, going to the snapshot here, then the split and replay, and in the response body, here you can see the same set of values, right? Whatever we have got in the other script. So we have got the same set of values. So see here, the same exact thing. But to find this, you have to go to your snapshot, and then you have to go to your response body. So now we are going to create the correlation for that. So for that, there are like several options, but since here we are going to just deal with the random part, so I'm just going to create it very quick. I'm going to double click on this particular value, and then right click, and then create correlation. So now this will create a correlation for me. Go to options. Sorry, go to let me just extract this. And here, if you see, we have got this value. So it shows the type, the boundary based. And then here, this is the left boundary, the category ID. And then the shape is the right boundary. We can even add equals rect, sorry, rect, and then another double quotes. And yeah, so this should select the value. And let me click close, and this should actually generate a value. So let me just check it again, or I can even create a rule for this. Let me just try again once more. Okay, this is correlate. Yep, close, go to action, and yeah, so here I have got my web regex save param. And now if you see, we have got the category ID is the left boundary, and then we have got the right boundary. So what I'll do is let me quickly execute this, and we'll see the value that what value that's been extracted. And for that, we'll have to go to the output, go to the view, go to the layouts, and then the replay layout. And in the replay layout, you can see the value that we have extracted. Going back to the original line. So here, if you see, WebBridge say param was successful. And then we have got the URL. So now what they do is after extraction, I have added another line that is LR output message, and I'm going to print the value using the eval string, the correlation parameter which I have correlated here. And let me just quickly execute it, and you can see the value here. So go to the view and then the layouts and then the replay layout. And here you can see the value birds because that's the very first value as we all know. But now the question is how are we going to select the random value? So now let's see how to do that. So now to do the uh, random picking. So what we have to do is the first thing we have to change is we have to capture all the occurrences. So I'm going to add one more line to the regular expression command the WebBridge save. So that's going to be ordinal. So if I enter ordinal equals all, sorry, all, and this will get all the values from the list, and then web URL catalog is the same, going to be the same thing, and then the main thing comes here. So I'm going to get the total amount of captured values, and for that I'm using int count equal to lr underscore param array length, and it's here. So lr parameter array length, and then the correlation parameter, which is the value that we have correlated here. I'm pasting it, and now I'm getting the total count of the captured value. So let me just get it here. Get the total count of captured value. So if it's like 5 or 6, we'll get that, and we got the first one. And then the next one is I'm going to add a condition, that is if count is greater than, we can even do without this, but still it's always good to uh, use this cache thing, because if something goes wrong, then it will be better for you to save a lot of time and effort in your code. So it's going to be random value that we're going to pick out of the set, and then this is the function, that is lr param array underscore random. So that is the function. So lr parameter array random, and then the same one, that's the correlation parameters. Out of the correlation parameter, we are going to fetch one of the value, and that is going to be our correlated parameter. And then what I'll do is let me add another statement here, and that's going to be a similar one, that is the same statement like what we have did here. So lr output message, the extracted original value is the correlated parameter, and then the extracted random value is going to be here, and that is the random value. So let me paste this one in here, and for that let me remove this because that's not going to be part of our eval string. So it's going to be random value, and yeah, we don't need another bracket. So now it is done. Let's quickly test it. Let me save that before it. And yeah, so okay, we've got some issues in here. Okay, so in count, yes, I expected this one. So let me go back to the top. In count equals 0, and then come to the bottom here, count equals. I think now it should be working fine. So let's go to record, sorry, replay, and then compile. Yep, looks fine. Uh, let's just do a quick execution and see how does it work. Okay, there is one more error. Hmm, okay, undeclared random value. Yeah, it's because we haven't expect we haven't display. I mean, like declare this value. Let me just fix it now. Okay, so similar to declaring the character, I'll declare the character. Sorry, the int. Let me declare the random value as well. So going back to the top and then character random value, coming to the bottom of the screen, and then let me change it to random value. And yep, so we got it. Save it. Let me even do a quick compile. Yeah, so no errors detected. So yeah, it's always a good practice to declare these variables separately. And so a few things we learned is we have to declare the variables separately here, and then the next part is the LR parameter array random, and that's going to fetch the random value out of the other correlated parameters, and then click on execution, run, and going to the output. Sorry, going to the view, layouts, replay layout, and yep, we have got dogs. Okay, the original, I think, yep, it's not working for now, but that's fine. The expected one is here, dogs. Let me just re-execute it again and let's see how does it work. So we have got dogs previously, and then replay layout. We have got birds. So yeah, this works fine. So what did we do? So the first step is, let me start from the first. So we have created a correlation using WebBridge save paramex, and after that I have added ordinal all, so that will fetch all the values, and then we have did this coding. Like first thing is we get the total count of the captured values using the parameter array length. Using that, we got the total count, and then if the count goes greater than zero, then we select the LR parameter array random. So even you can use just this. I mean, parameter array random should work fine, even if you uh, comment this one, and if you comment uh, this line and even this, so this should work, because the point is, like I told you, to avoid any issues. While if there is like nothing, like no values, then it will automatically skip that particular status or that particular thing. So it's always good to um, fix. Yeah, so see, we have got birds, and just one thing we did is LR parameter array random, and then we have declared this value, the random value, as a character star random value, and then we have saved whatever value that is being fetched as part. I mean, like this LR param random will fetch one of the random value from the set of, or from the list of values, and then we have printed it. So in, if here I'm printing it, but in case if you want to replace it in any of the other values, you can replace it. So that's how we do the correlation using JMeter, Neoload, and Loadrunner. So every tool is, I mean, I would say every tool is very simple and easy. The way you practice it more, that will be more helpful for you. So please do keep practicing, and please do watch our entire videos, all the videos. If you have any queries or any doubts, or you can also reach out to me. And until I meet you in our next video, it's bye bye from Asan Shanmugam and your favorite Little Slaw YouTube channel. Take care and bye bye.